About 4 or 5 years ago, I did a video talking about being a highly sensitive person. I didn't think it was that good a video, but for some reason a lot of people liked it, probably because they could relate and they know the battle of being a highly sensitive person. So I thought I'd do a little update, talking about it again from a different perspective in a way, you know, 4 years on. The first thing I'd say is my arm is aching like a bitch holding this little tripod thing. You cannot choose to be sensitive or not to be sensitive, because I've tried to fucking fight this, man, and it doesn't work. It's not a bullshit label. Like, I would never tell anyone normal that I'm highly sensitive. I'm a highly sensitive person. I've even tried to explain that before to a therapist. They're like, I've never heard of that. They should fucking know, if anything, because half of their patients or more are going to be HSPs who are overwhelmed by this world, frustrated, struggle with anxiety, intrusive thoughts, depression, etc., and seek therapy. But even she didn't know. Yeah, most people would understand if you said, I'm a highly sensitive person. They'd go, ah, I see, you're a pussy who makes excuses for not being able to cope with the world. The thing is, your nervous system is just given to you at birth, right? Some people are anxious their entire lives. Some people are very extroverted, naturally. They get energy from being around other people. Others are introverted. Most HSPs are introverted, and they enjoy time alone. They don't like going to big parties where they don't know anyone. That's like the worst thing ever. It saps their energy to ignore their feelings. So yeah, you can't change it. It's a way of your body's processing your sensory environment. Yeah, noises, lights, whatever. And it's all just overwhelming, man. Like, every day. The bright artificial lights. You go into, like, Boots Chemist, and you walk past the perfumes. Your eyes are stinging. It's too bright. It's too fucking stinky in there. One of the best things you can do is embrace the fact that you are, by nature, a overwhelmed person, and retreat on a regular basis, because that's the only way you cope. I wish it was a different way. I wish the world wasn't so loud, there wasn't so much traffic, so many people, but it is the reality. And this world is not built with HSPs in mind. We're pretty quiet, pretty reserved. We're not out there protesting, so most people don't realize that we exist as such, that we are highly sensitive. That book Quiet by Susan Cain, I think her name was, that got some attention in the media, and so I think introversion is more understood. Initially, Freud, Mr. Sex-obsessed, wants to fuck his own mum, Freud said that being an introvert is basically an illness. Bastard. But yeah, a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people don't understand it, and they feel like there's something wrong with you if you're shy. Ah, you just need to get out there, get out and interact with people. You're missing out. Like, they just don't get it. So fucking don't bother trying to explain to them. It's a waste of your time. But yeah, really, your environment is very important to you if you're sensitive. When you get home from the noise, from the traffic, from the exposure to this crazy world, best thing you can do, draw the curtains a bit. Don't make, like, out that's a problem. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. I should be, like, out all night now, like everyone else. It's Friday night, everyone's going out partying. That doesn't work for you. Just doesn't. Light some candles, make it dim as fuck, get cozy in bed for a while. This is how you get your energy back. Particularly if you're introverted. Have a bath, walk a dog, stroke animals. Like, these are the things that you get to enjoy more being a sensitive person. You appreciate this stuff. Gardening, being out in nature. Like, these are the things that are important to you and make you feel good. And yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm missing out because everyone else seems to be different to this. They seem to be more energetic, more charismatic, naturally wanting to be around people. And yeah, it's you feel like you're missing out. And I used to try that stuff in the past, going out with friends, drinking, clubbing. Doesn't work for me, man. The other day I had caffeine for the first time in a while. Midday. Not good. I just can't have caffeine. Fucks my sleep up, makes me more anxious because your body is already super stimulated. You don't need to add to that. Caffeine of any kind, whether that's Coca-Cola, whether that's energy drinks. You might feel exhausted and drained, but the caffeine, the energy, the stimulation drinks, they only make you worse. This video is really about just embracing the way you are. It does feel like an illness at times, doesn't it? It does feel like, oh, there's something wrong with me. And if you've been dealing with this for a while, you kind of need to get over that. You kind of need to just accept there's nothing wrong with this, I'm just in the wrong place at the wrong time. In a survival situation, highly sensitive people would be very important. I've mentioned this probably in the first video I did. Like, we are by nature meant to survive more than anything else. Survival is important. And while we're in a sort of artificial world now where everyone's forced to get along for the most part, and we kind of ignore the war that's still ongoing elsewhere, and it's kind of hidden from us, if we were put back into a survival situation as a highly sensitive person, we would help people get by, because we notice the environment changing. We notice cues, warnings. So yeah, dude, like, I think there's definitely some things we have to bring out of ourselves to realize it is a skill, or it is a benefit. We don't have to always be talking. Again, I'm kind of bridging the gap between introversion and high sensitivity, but they're very similar or the same a lot of the time, because at least 70% of HSPs are said to be introverted. But you don't have to always talk. You can view the situation, see what's happening, and speak when you actually have something worth saying. I also have personally issues with my energy, because at times it is as if it's like bipolar, and I don't like labeling everything, and I don't think I do have bipolar. I can get really like manic at times in terms of high energy. I'm annoying, I poke my girlfriend's nose, because I fucking love poking noses. I start dancing around, going kind of crazy, like boxing her, not actually hitting her, but like, you can imagine, like, just acting like a moron. But then it settles down, and then I get kind of depressed again, and my mum or my stepdad goes, "Oh, you're depressed now, are you?" And even your family sometimes kind of take the piss out of you being different. Like, "Oh, you're always tired, aren't you?" Yes, I fucking am. "Oh, why is that then?" "Oh, I don't know. 'Cause I'm different to you. This world's fucking hard for me sometimes. Stop judging me." Like, you'd think that they know. Yeah, I've tried a lot of stuff. Tried different diets. I've tried stress relief meditation. I've tried everything that there is to try. And the truth is, man, self-care is vital. When you're a highly sensitive person, you are going to have to maintain it for the rest of your life, and you're still going to struggle at times. And yeah, like, certain things might make it better or worse. Like, my job's pretty fucking busy. I'm on the phone often, speaking to people, having to help people in need. I'm a claims handler, so if someone has a car accident, they call me. Yeah, man, it's stressful. If I didn't have to work, if we didn't all have to work 9 to 5 and travel on top of that, which is draining, then it would be a lot easier. I don't think this world's easy for anybody. So, regardless of whether you're a HSP or not, I feel for you. Because we have bad days, right? We have days where it's just struggle. You're so tired, it's the winter. Maybe you've not slept enough. It can be hard to sleep as a HSP. I'm a very light sleeper. A ticking clock. I stayed at my mum's yesterday. I had to look after the dog. She was going away for the night. She has a clock in the room. I just realised I didn't put the battery back in. I took the battery out, because I can't zone that out. It's really uncomfortable holding this little tripod thing, dude, but I've ordered a new one because my actual tripod that is taller broke. There's more I could say. Maybe I'll do more videos on being HSP, but yeah, man, you gotta really step away and be careful, because as I mentioned in my previous video, this is a day later, by the way, that I'm filming this one, I stayed up until 3 in the morning playing a video game because I'm competitive and I get wired. Like, I'm sort of thriving off adrenaline. And we often do this. We're kind of pushing ourselves off of stress. And it can be unnatural. It can feel unnatural to just slow down and relax, but that's what we have to train ourselves to do. With all the distractions, our phones and everything, like, the best thing we can do sometimes is leave all technology behind and go to bed. Or read a book. Not even a Kindle, just an actual book by candlelight. And then you'll go, okay, I'm tired now, because I'm not just pushing myself to stay wired awake off of the adrenaline. But yeah, it's not easy, man. All of us have problems with addiction with our phones and devices now. I feel like they genuinely do hijack our brains, so we have to be extra careful with that. I think we're prone to addiction and different bad behaviors like overeating and general ways of coping, because we do have a tough battle each day. But anyway, I hope the video, again, was relatable. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. and take care of yourselves. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.